Our thing had been given life, as if the sound had made love with the light. And now all different type of things are now here. The colors, they are all swirling now, as these beautiful things dance around. Some stumble, some forget, we're all new to the steps. But this dance is one that is filled with passion. It's a display beyond all words. It's a beautiful chaos, it reminds me of love. It's become this world we've dreamt of. But it is unknown how this world has come to be. And I like to think about all the stories. They teach me things that are born out of peace and love and respect for this mystery. As we weave our stories into all the many things that will come, may they be filled with peace and good things wherever we hear a song. It's unknown how this world has come to be. I love to think about all the stories, because they teach me things that are born out of peace and love and respect for our mystery.
3 questions for you. 1, beautiful chaos. When you mentioned that love is beautiful chaos, could you please describe that? What is that like for you personally?
This whole life is a dance, learning to, figuring out how to love ourselves in the midst of all of the tumultuous ups and downs cycles of life. I mean, if anybody's been in a relationship that had any value, then it's like it's a beautiful chaos, because it's like a dichotomy. It's like a paradox. Like, how could I be so in love with something that seems to be so crazy? Well, this life is crazy. I'm crazy. If I don't love myself, then it's torture to be here.
Why thanks? Why this title among all the other?
Do you know how Alan Watts is? He gave a lecture one time and he asked this group of school children, like, what is a thing? And everybody's like, oh, a thing is like it's a tree, or it's a name, it's a something. But the answer that he had in his mind was, it's a noun. It's a symbol. It's something that we have to use to allude to something deeper that we don't have words for. And so this song is called Things, because I didn't know what to call it, because it was about, like, it started for me, it was about that deepest part of myself that I don't have words to describe, but I can relate myself to things, whatever those things are.
Beautiful. And last question, you talked about this song being born out of nothing. It's a representation of self-love in a lot of sense, because it came from nothing, and then it was born out of something, like the book of Genesis in the Bible.
Yeah.
So could you elaborate more on that? Like, what inspired you to come to that conclusion, or come to that inspiration to write this?
Yeah, I mean, on my journey of self-discovery, I feel like I want like a reference point, like something to anchor me. I feel like I want like a reference point, lost out in the world, like something to figure out what I am and how to love myself. There's like something to hold on to. Otherwise, you're just like a leaf out in the wind, and that's crazy. It's scary. Like, if you're afraid of roller coasters, you'd understand, like that feeling of like the drop, and that's kind of what life brings. And so I wanted, you know, I always want something to anchor that in, and writing a song where I from cultural traditions and things like that, where how can something of infinite value be born out of this endless vacuum of nothingness? And I feel like I have that capacity to do that, because I don't know what rock bottom would look like for my life, but I kind of want to be there to know that I have the strength within myself to pick myself up, no matter how difficult and crazy things would be. Our thing had been given life, as if the sound had made love with the light. And now all different type of things are now here. The colors, they are all swirling now.